Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you all know, today is Mother's Day, and what better way to celebrate that other than bake your beautiful mother a special elegant vanilla fruit cake. Today I'm going to share the recipe of just that. But before we start, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up in celebration of Mother's Day and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now let's begin. The ingredients you will need to make this amazing creation are half a cup of curd or yogurt, half a cup of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder along with half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence or extract, 1/4 cup of refined oil or vegetable oil, 1 cup of all-purpose flour along with 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cup or 150 grams of Amul fresh cream. And now the fruits. I'm using a mango, a kiwi, an apple and some cherries. You could use any fruit you like, but these are the ones that I will be using today. So now in front of me I have my carton of Amul fresh cream. I'm going to pull open the flaps and then using a scissor we are going to cut them off. You want to cut off both the flaps from both the sides, and then using a sharp knife we're going to cut the top off like so. Now we're going to place this cream in the fridge, not the freezer. Place it in the fridge for minimum overnight. The next morning you'll find yourself some beautiful thick Amul cream. You want to scoop it out using a spoon and place it into a liquid measuring jar or into any measuring cup that you will be using. Look at how thick this cream has become. Scoop out all the thick cream from the top. Do not go all the way to the bottom, as you will notice there is going to be liquid cream there. Try to take out all the fat cream from there, but leave the liquid. Do not take that out. Measure out 3/4 cup and you're done. The link to how to whip cream perfectly is given in the description box below, so you can go check it out. Next, we are going to make the vanilla cake. So to make that, the first thing you need to do is add your curd, into a nice and big bowl and pour into it the sugar. I'm using granulated sugar, which is also normal sugar here in India. Mix this until the sugar is completely dissolved. I recommend you use a whisk to do this and not the beater, as we are mixing curd and sugar and not butter and sugar. Once the sugar has dissolved almost fully, we can add in the baking powder and baking soda. I like to sift in both my baking powder and baking soda as they tend to have clumps. Now we're going to give this a quick mix and set it off to the side. In a separate bowl, we're going to sift in the flour and salt. Now we're going to give it a good mix to combine and set this aside as well. 5 minutes later, coming back to our curd mixture, you can see that this has become very thick and fluffy and has a lot of bubbles. This is exactly what we want. The bubbles give the cake a very fluffy, spongy and light texture. Now add to this the oil and vanilla and stir to combine. At first this may look a little weird, but don't worry, as you continue to mix it will come together. In front of me I have the dry and wet ingredients. I'm going to add the dry into the wet ingredients in 2 batches. You could just add all the dry ingredients in at once, but that could result in over mixing, hence a tough and dense cake, or your batter could become very, very lumpy. I prefer not to take any of those risks and recommend that you don't either. To mix, you could just use a normal hand whisk. I like to end this by scraping down the sides and bottom of the bowl and giving my batter one last stir using the spatula. After you can no longer see any pockets of flour, your batter is ready. If you think your batter is a little too thick, you could just add in 1 tablespoon of milk. Now we're going to pour this into a 7-inch lined tin. I have lined my tin with some parchment paper and oil. Spread the batter evenly inside the tin. And now we're going to place this into a preheated oven at 160 degrees Celsius for around 25 to 30 minutes. I want to keep this cake very simple and elegant, so I have cut it into 2 slices using my cake cutter. If you do not have this, you could even use a sharp knife. Also, the links to all the equipment I'm using in this video have been shared in the description box below. I'm going to soak the layers of my cake with slightly sweetened milk that I made by just heating 1/4 cup of milk and adding to it 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. You don't have to do this as the cake just by itself is very soft and moist, but pouring some milk locks in the moisture, which keeps the cake very soft for at least 3 days in the fridge. Here in front of me, I have my cake board. This is just a small cardboard that is the perfect size for my cake. To make my cake stick, I'm going to put some of the Amul fresh cream that I whipped up on my cake board and spread it out just a little bit using my spatula. Next, I'm going to take the top layer of the cake. So this is the face of the cake, but I'm going to flip it over and place it and make this the bottom layer as it's not very smooth. Now I'm going to pour my sweet milk. A little goes a long way, so don't overload your cake with milk. Next, I'm going to put just a little bit of the cream and smooth it out using my spatula. I don't want a very thick layer of cream between the cakes, which is why I'm using just a little bit. But if you'd like a thick layer, then you could put a little more, but that would mean that you would have to increase the amount of cream in the recipe. Now that this is done, I'm going to take the bottom of the cake. So this is the bottom side that was on the tray, and I'm going to place it like this. Align the 2 layers together to make sure that they are not uneven. And now we're going to soak the second layer with the milk as well. Okay, so basically now I'm going to pile up all my Amul fresh cream on top of the cake, like so. And then I'm going to decorate it with fruits. So I have thinly sliced some kiwis, apples, and I've chopped some mangoes. I'm going to put them like this, some cherries, and you're done. There you go. A simple, decadent and elegant cake is ready. The combination of vanilla and fresh fruits can never go wrong. This cake has made my whole family's day, and I hope it makes yours too. Thanks for watching. Share this video with everyone you know so that we can all thank our beautiful mothers in a lovely way by baking them something special that I'm sure they'll love. See you on Thursday. Until then, goodbye.